not any maid, a hot one.
Jordan, so flirty. Stop. Hello, my name is Yammy, and today I'm here to read or watch or review or rip into a true animated story, which I totally don't believe are true anymore. I think they're all fake, so I really don't know why they're actually called true animated stories. They should be called lies. Pure lies. Well, today I found this story called My Enemy Became My Slave. Now, can you imagine that? The person you hate the most having to do the most for you. That would be so great. Ha ha ha, do all of my jobs, do all of my chores. Well, apparently that's what happened in this story. So let's give it a watch and see what we think. Headset on. Tell me how your enemy became a slave.
Hi, I'm Rena.
Hi, I'm Rena. Hi, Rena. I'm Yammy. Nice to meet you.
And I'm one of the most popular girls in my high school. I'm the top in my class and all the girls are jealous of me because boys are always trying to flirt with me. But they can try their luck. I'm not the easy type.
She's not the easy type. Ooh. She'll only date men that will do all of her chores.
They're always trying to flirt with me.
Is she sure that all of the girls are jealous of her? Because if there were loads and loads of boys, too many of them in fact, flirting with me, think I'd hate that. I'd hate that so much. Maybe the other girls aren't jealous. Maybe they're happy. They're not you. That's awful.
But they can try their luck. I'm not the easy type. But I have a little secret. I work as a maid at a maid cafe.
A maid cafe? Wait, if she's a maid, she's like a cleaner. So she's doing chores for other people? I'm so confused by the story. Is she the enemy? Is she the maid? Why is she a maid? I always thought that popular people were rich in school for some reason. I don't know why. That's just what it seems to be.
As a part-time job to support my family. My dad was a jerk. He left us when I was 5 years old to be with another woman.
What is dad carrying out on a stick? Are you telling me his entire wardrobe's inside of that sack? I'm not believing it for 1 second. These stories, man, they're not true. Don't believe them.
Since then, my mother was the only one supporting me and my little brother. She had to work very hard to keep the food on the table.
Mom has grown 3 arms. I repeat, Mom has 3 arms. Don't be alarmed. I would be alarmed if I walked in on that. That is terrifying.
I wanted to help my mother. That's why I started this job. We have to dress in pretty costumes and act cute to please our customers. It's not an easy job, let me tell you. Men drool over you fantasizing about you in that costume.
Ew. Ew, I would hate that job. Like the outfit though, the outfit's pretty cute, not gonna lie. But I think that's the only positive of the job.
Yuck. Well, I didn't mind it. If only the young hot ones flirted with me. Actually, I enjoyed that. But I kept my job a secret because, come on, who wants to be exposed as a maid and teased by the whole school?
Not me. I wouldn't want to be a maid. Cleaning up after people, serving them food. I'd want to eat it all for myself. Those cakes, they look delicious.
Until one day, we had a pink day at work.
I'm in love with the pink outfit. I need one of those for myself, I think.
I was feeling myself in that costume. I was sure I'd get many tips, so I could buy my mom a present for her upcoming birthday. But suddenly, I saw him sitting there on the table at the corner. It was Jordan, the hottest guy in our high school.
Jordan! It's Jordan, everybody! The guy who looks double everybody else's age. He has huge muscles and he's wearing shirts.
He was this new rich kid that transferred to our school. All the girls were going crazy for him. He looked at me, shocked. I froze. He saw me in a super short dress and as a maid. Jordan's shocked face suddenly turned into an evil smirk.
Oh gosh, Jordan kind of terrifies me. Look at him. His eyebrows are bigger than my aspirations.
He waved at me saying, "Hey, hot maid, I'd like to make an order." That jerk! He was making fun of me. I walked slowly towards him and stood beside him. He was checking me out. I wanted to slap him in the face, but I said in a cute voice, "Yes, sir. What can I get for you?"
She kind of has to. It's a job. If she isn't nice to him, she'll get fired. That would be terrible. And then Mummy wouldn't get any presents. No.
I was screaming inside, but I had to act cool, or otherwise the manager is gonna fire me. Then I heard him saying, "Well, well, well, who knew the most popular girl in school is actually a maid? Not any maid, a hot one.
Jordan, so flirty. Stop. I don't know if he's being mean or if he's being nice. I'm really confused by Jordan. Jordan, you're sending us mixed messages. Are you nice or are you evil? The hair looks nice, the eyebrows look evil.
Then he had that creepy smirk on his face. He continued, I assume that you want your little secret to stay hidden, right? If you want me to keep my mouth shut, then you'll follow my orders from now on.
Jordan is now blackmailing. Jordan is definitely evil.
I didn't have a choice. I couldn't risk my reputation at school and lose my job because of that jerk Jordan. That's why I said in a low, soft voice, yes, sir, I'll do whatever you want. Then he stood up and leaned close to me and whispered in my ears, said, good girl, I'll see you tomorrow. That Jordan jerk.
I don't like Jordan. He's very cringy. Jordan's a weirdo. I hate him. He's so creepy. I'll see you tomorrow, baby girl.
Who does he think he is? I have to follow his orders now. Maybe he'll make me his personal maid.
So, she's being blackmailed. Everybody's gonna find out she's a maid. Or she sticks with Jordan and does all of his chores. So she's a double maid. Maybe just change her job. Wouldn't that be easier?
I got home that day tired and went to sleep early so I wouldn't think about him nor what will happen next tomorrow. When I woke up in the morning, I found a text from Jordan saying, bring your prettiest costume with you. You got some work to do today.
Wait, they didn't explain how Jordan got her phone number. How did he? Jordan's magic.
That walking, talking garbage. I'll slap him right in the face.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No need to get violent.
I went to school nervous, afraid that he's gonna expose my secret in front of everyone. But luckily I didn't see him the whole day and nothing bad happened. But when it was time to go home, I saw him at the school gate waiting for me. He waved and said, here's my pretty maid. Ready for your job. I got some cleaning to do at home.
Oh, goodness. Don't go home with the creepy popular guy. It's probably a really bad idea.
Will you join me? Of course, I couldn't say no to him, so I just nodded. Suddenly, a big fancy car pulled over and the driver got out of his seat to open the door, and he said to Jordan, sir, and held the door open to him. I was shocked.
I'd definitely get in there. I tell you what, I take back what I just said. I'd be straight in that limo.
I knew that they were rich, but I didn't know that they were filthy rich. We were in the poorer side of Los Angeles, and his car was huge, and we sat together in the back seat. I looked at his face, and he was really handsome. This was the first time that I noticed that he has really muscular arms.
You only just noticed that? Girl, that was the first thing I noticed.
I just couldn't stop thinking about what kind of orders he's gonna give me. When we arrived at his house, it was a huge mansion near Hollywood with a big gate.
Why does he need a maid? He's probably already got 5. You're gonna need 5 maids for that one house. That is huge.
Wow, they're really filthy rich. We stepped out of the car and he took me to his big room. There he asked me to change into my costume. I changed in the bathroom, and when I got out, Jordan was sitting on the couch with his shirt half buttoned so I could see his muscular chest.
Ew, that's kind of scary. Why has he done that? Why has he partially undressed? Button yourself up, boy. You've got a visitor. You've got a new cleaner starting her shift. Not everybody wants to see your chest hairs. Put it away.
He looked at me with that flirtatious smirk on his face and said, oh, here comes my maid. I'll try not to be tough on you today since it's your first day here. Then he asked me to bring him some ice from the fridge and put some in his drink. I did as he asked, but I was leaning to put it in his drink. He grabbed my arm and said, hey, let's see if the ice tastes any different when it's not in a drink.
What does he mean? What is happening?
Then he sat me on his lap. It was so cold, but I didn't mind because he was staring straight into my eyes. He was so handsome that I couldn't resist him. Then he pulled me softly by my hair and said, there she is, my good maid. You succeeded in your first task.
What? I don't understand what just happened. I'm confused. Is anybody else confused? That entire thing was so weird.
I should reward you. This went on for a while until his ex-ho girlfriend showed up. Her name was Angela. She's from the same town that Jordan came from. She was also hot with long black hair.
Oh, this girl is mad. How about you stay away from her mans though? Because this girl ain't happy. She's hiding behind trees. She's so angry. Kind of creepy. Is she stalking him? I don't know if you should be watching people from a distance behind a tree. That's kind of weird.
She kept staring at me the whole time and following me around. I didn't know what she wanted until one time she grabbed me by the arm in the bathroom and said, "Listen, I know what you've been doing with Jordan."
Yes, we've been sitting on his knee with ice cubes, apparently. I'm so confused. Why is she angry?
"I should warn you, leave him alone or I'll expose your little secret to the whole school." I was shocked and super angry. Did he tell her about me and about my secret job after all I did with him? I wanted to know the truth. That's why I went to his house before he got home. But what I saw there left me in shock.
Oh, what is she wearing? Why is she dressed as a cat? What is going on?
It was Angela dressed as a kitty cat, lying on his bed with her phone. I screamed at her, "What are you doing dressed like a stupid cat, you fatty?"
Oh my gosh. What? So we have a person who dresses as a maid, and now we have a person who dresses as a cat. Does Jordan pick really strange girlfriends? Is Jordan super into cosplay? What is happening?
She screamed back, "I told you to leave him alone. He's mine, you pig." I jumped at her trying to rip her stupid cat ears off, and then she grabbed me by my hair and pushed me back.
Girls, calm down. There's enough room here for everybody. We can all dress as whatever characters we want. We don't have to fight. Girls, calm down. Violence is not the answer.
I couldn't believe it. She needed to get a life. As we were fighting, Jordan entered the room with his shirt off. We stopped for a moment to look at his hot body.
Oh gosh, these stories are so strange.
We heard him saying, "What are you two doing here?" I replied, "I came to surprise you," then saw this hoe pretending to be attractive. She grabbed my hair again and said, "Shut up, loser! You're not supposed to be here. I'm the one for him." And we continued fighting, and Jordan stood there looking at us with a smirk on his face and then came closer and said, "Girls, there's enough of me for you two. No need to fight."
Oh gosh, I knew Jordan would love this. This is his dream. Two women fighting over himself. He is so in love with himself, isn't he? He thinks he's great. He thinks he's God's gift.
After that day, my relationship with Angela got better. We became, I guess you could say friends.
You girls look like friends. You don't take selfies with people you hate. I can't believe this is happening. This isn't happening. This didn't happen. This isn't real. These stories are so ridiculous.
Frenemies. We started showing up at Jordan's room at the same time, and we even sometimes went there to sit and watch TV together. Everything seemed good until one day Angela said, "Hey, don't you sometimes wonder what Jordan keeps in this big room?"
No, wait, this situation is really weird right now. They both hang out in Jordan's room and he's okay with that, even when he's not there. What? I'm so confused.
Let's take a look. I was also curious to know. That's why I agreed and started opening the drawers and looking around. We found a lot of stuff in there. Different attractive costumes.
What is going on? First of all, they should not be looking around his house. It's not their stuff. And second of all, why does Jordan have a collection of cute outfits? Jordan, that's very, very odd.
Women's underwear and also provocative male costumes. Wow, so Jordan also enjoyed wearing costumes? Why didn't he wear that stuff around us? Then we decided to check his MacBook. Well, if you were us, you'd also want to know what a hot guy like Jordan keeps in there. His laptop was without a password. It wasn't locked. Wow, he really thinks that no one can touch his stuff?
You're not meant to touch his stuff. What you're doing is incredibly terrible. You shouldn't be touching somebody else's personal computer, going through their closet, or hanging out in their room when they're not there. This is a very odd scenario.
We found one particular folder with a weird name. It was named My Slaves, with peach emojis? That's interesting. Slaves? Who does he think he is? We immediately opened it, and you wouldn't believe what was in it. That jerk! He has videos of me wearing different costumes. And one of me and Angela, when we're doing all that stuff together. He was filming us the whole time.
He's been filming them fighting. He's been filming them working. He's been filming them non-stop. Jordan, that's really weird. Don't film people without their permission. Pretty sure in some places that's also illegal.
And we found out more shocking stuff. A video of him in a costume with a guy. Why was he filming all that stuff secretly? Is this his secret guilty pleasure?
Jordan is a closet cosplayer, guys. He likes dressing up in his spare time, but he's ashamed to admit that he loves anime.
Or was he planning to blackmail us? At that moment, we knew what to do. Well, of course we enjoyed being with him since he's very hot and charming, but filming us in secret, that's a douche move. We copied all of the videos on a USB drive and deleted every piece of evidence on his laptop.
Where did they get the USB drive from? Did they steal it or did they bring it? But if that's the case, why was someone carrying a USB stick? I can't say I've ever just had one on me. Just a spare USB stick.
Then we sat there waiting for him to come home. When he arrived and saw us there, he said, "Here are my beautiful ladies. Did you miss me?" Then Angela replied, "Oh yeah, we missed you, and we'd like to see you in a costume too. Why don't you change? You have a lot of them." The look on his face changed suddenly, and he said, "What do you mean? I don't do costumes." I smiled and said with a soft voice, "Oh yeah, I thought you were into them and into boys too. Why didn't you share your little secret with us, you slave?"
Yeah, Jordan, they went on your PC and now they have dirt on you. Uno reverse card. He was the blackmailer, now he's the blackmailee.
Jordan froze right there. He couldn't say a word. He knew that we discovered his little secret, and we could make him do whatever we want. I came closer to him and whispered in his ear, "So I think I might need a handsome maid now. What do you think?" Jordan screamed, "You little!" Then I said, "Watch your language, pretty boy." I have to admit, it felt good to have control over him.
Oh my gosh, this girl is shouting in my ears. Calm down. Let's lower the volume. I have sensitive ears.
He can do whatever I want. Angela and I became really good friends, closer than ever. We enjoyed bossing him around. It's kind of fun to control others who have tried to take advantage of you. As for my job, I quitted. I don't need to work there anymore. Jordan buys me whatever I want, and he even gives me money sometimes. Life's good after all. Another day in sunny California.
Well, the story just ended there. This was one of the weirder stories I've ever watched before. None of it really made sense to me, and it just seemed a little ridiculous. These animated stories, they surprise me every time. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video and you would like to watch another one, click here and let's go watch it together.